Hey everyone, Ajay Manglani again from TiECon 2024. Day 3, we are almost coming towards the end of the session, but I tell you what, I just came out of another fascinating session here and I have with me none other than Ken Goldberg. I cannot describe the titles that he has. He is an artist, a filmmaker, a robotist, a professor, and the list can go on. So let me just take him directly there. Ken, thank you for talking with me.
It's such a pleasure.
Yeah. One thing I was wondering is, you have this fascinating background. From multiple perspectives you see things. I want to bring that to AI. From all of those perspectives and the experiences that you have gained, what is your point of view about AI today and in the next couple of years?
Well, one thing, I love the question. One thing that's been really surprising to me is that AI can be creative. I didn't think that would be possible. But today, I would say in the last year, and it's really with ChatGPT and all the variants of it, we're seeing that AI can actually come up with interesting new ideas. And so I prompted and I say, here's 2 papers that I've written. How would you combine them to come up with something new? And not every time, but every once in a while, it comes up with something I think, wow, I didn't think of that. So this is very exciting to me, and this is this cross-disciplinary idea. So we're using it in an art project. My wife and I are using generative AI in a very subtle part of our art projects. It really is now capable of being a creative, but it's not creative on its own. You have to be the one to prompt it to come up with the ideas and then work with it. So it's like having a great brainstorming partner.
And that's today. What do you see in next 2 years?
Well, I think we're going to see more of this. The systems are going to get better. I don't think we have anything to fear about robots or AI taking over the world. I really think that's overblown. And I don't think that a lot of the fear is certainly about jobs. I think there's going to be a shortage of human workers for the foreseeable future.
That's a great thing, positive thing to hear. Second thing unique I noticed out of many things about your background is you have both a practitioner experience. You are a founder of a company called MB Robotics, and on the other side, you are also a professor. And how do you balance between the theory part of it, the research part of it, and the practice implementation part of it?
Well, it's interesting. My father was an engineer, and he was very practical. When I grew up, he had a company, and I used to go there and work with him. So I like solving real problems, and I also love being in the lab. So it's really nice for me because 4 days a week I'm in the university working with the students, and then one day I have a time to work on the company, and I learn a lot from both. So they complement each other, and I don't see them as one or the other. I love that I can do both.
Yeah, and it's a great perspective. Last question. You are at TiECon, you spoke, great session again. What's your experience been here like, and what message you want to give to our audience?
Well, I've had a great experience. First of all, having Jagdeep as a moderator was amazing. He was so articulate, so professional, and so much fun to work with. And then the audience has been great. I could just feel that they were with us, and I had so many nice interactions with members here. I think 12 people came up to me and said, I have a son or a daughter at Berkeley. So I love it. I feel like I'm at home. It feels like family.
We are so glad to have you and hope we see you again more often. Thank you so much, Ken.
It's a
I
pleasure.
appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure as well.